Families Planning with Families was a group that we ran in Stratford, and that would be over a year ago now. And we sort of set out some feelers, cast the net for families who might be interested in coming together and talking about planning in the future. And interestingly, most of the families who responded, their children were really not children anymore, 18, 19, 20, sort of 21-year mark. And they were all really interested in what was going to happen next, what was going to happen after high school. So through a series of about 6 weeks, plus an introduction session and a final reunion, we walked with families and talking about what dreams they had for their children, and also to the young people themselves, most importantly, what dreams they had for themselves. And sometimes those dreams kind of meshed, and other times the young people sort of felt like there's other things in their lives that they wanted to do, things that sometimes people didn't really realize before. So over the course of 6 weeks, we talked about that kind of stuff. And on our final week, we tried to get a little bit more concrete with people and asked them to focus on, what were some concrete steps that they could take to move closer to the direction of what their dreams and goals were. Were there welcoming places in the community where they could try to share some of their gifts? Were there people that they could contact that could create or enhance some of their relationships? So we did that group in Stratford and had some very, very positive feedback about it. So much so that we had numerous people asking us, well, when are we going to get back together again? Sort of what's the next thing that's happening? And people asking about each other long after the group. So we decided to run one in North Perth, in Listowel. And again, we had a number of families come out who were very interested. And again, over the course of 6 weeks, we explored those same questions. And many of the same dynamics occurred. In the Listowel group, however, it wasn't so much the young people who made a connection, but a lot of the parents really connected well and continue to support each other as their children make decisions and move on from high school and life unfolds.